Hello friends, my name is Shilpa Kakkar. I am from MB Patel English Medium Secondary and Higher Secondary School. Today I am back with Standard 12th. Subject is History and the chapter is 9th one. Struggle for India's Independence. This is the era which we are including from 1919 to 1947, which is also known as Gandhian era. In the previous session, we discussed about the constitutional reforms, the reforms made during civil disobedience movement, during the World War, White Paper, and the Government of India Act. Later on we did that Mahatma Gandhi ji came back to India after the struggle, and they fought a good battle against the racial discrimination in Africa against the British. Then how he had settled down in India, how he had started his activities in India through non-violence and truth. And we discussed about the reformative programs, agitation, and the incidents of Jallianwala Bagh. Let us move further and see the chapter. The next topic is the Khilafat movement and the non-cooperation movement. During the First World War, Turkey was fighting in support of Germany. And students, you should know that Germany was in favor of India. So, Germany had always supported Indians. You might have heard, and we have discussed that Germany supported Subhash Chandra Bose also, and the other leaders, Madam Bikaji Kama, Sardar Se Rana, they all went to Germany and took the support of the Germans. So, Turkey was fighting in support of Germany, and Muslims in India regarded the Sultan of Turkey as a Caliph. Caliph means the head of Muslim religion. They believed that in treaty signed against the defeat of Turkey in the First World War, when Turkey was defeated in the First World War, because Germany was also defeated, and there was a treaty signed between them, and the position of the Islamic president, that is Caliph, they believed that it should remain unchanged. But to their shock, they insulted the Caliph and did not give their powers. Thus, a Khilafat committee was formed under the Indian Muslim leaders, Ali brother, that is Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali, Maulana Azad, Hakim Ajmal Khan, and Hasrat Mohani. They decided to start a nationwide agitation against British, because British was directly involved in the First World War, and India, if we say that it was indirectly involved in the First World War. An All India Khilafat Convention was held at Delhi in November 1919, that is after the end of the First World War. It was resolved to not to cooperate with the government if they do not accept their demands. And thus, at that time, non-cooperation movement of Gandhiji started. So, the committee, this committee of Khilafat committee, declared its support to Congress for agitation. This time, Hindus and Muslims hand in hand fought against the British for the rights of Caliph. Caliph means the religious head. Gandhiji and Tilak considered the Khilafat movement as a golden opportunity to develop Hindu Muslim unity. So, they declared their support to Khilafat committee also. All these things happened under the leadership of Gandhiji and Tilak. Keeping in view the Khilafat, in the Punjab operation, they took up the leadership to fight against the British. Instead of undertaking a review of the Rowlatt Act and taking steps against the incident at Punjab, that is the Jallianwala Bagh incident, the government continued its repressive activities. They were torturing people, they were not allowing them to move freely. Instead of taking any step against General Dyer, to take up the initiative to give at least some amount to the people, relief to the people, those who died during the Jallianwala massacre, instead of supporting all these things, instead of mending all those mistakes, they continued their repressive activities. Therefore, a meeting in Allahabad held. All the parties decided to launch a movement against the government. And finally, on 31st August 1920, Khilafat movement started. That is the non-cooperation movement. The Congress passed a resolution against regarding the non-cooperation movement, and they decided not to cooperate in any of the government activities until and unless the demands of Khilafat were met, and actions against the oppressive treatment at Punjab, action against the Jallianwala Bagh incident were taken. Gandhiji announced that it is the foremost duty of each and every citizen to bring an end to the British Empire in India. Congress prepared an outline for civil disobedience in the Nagpur Congress session. Under Gandhiji's influence, Congress, which used to work so far with the higher class only, changed its outlook, and with the higher class, they have included the ordinary class, the middle class, and the poor class also in the agitation. People participated in large numbers in the freedom struggle against the foreign rule. People overcame the barrier of servile attitude. Servile attitude means they considered themselves, because of the behavior of the British, they considered themselves to be very inferior, and this changed their attitude, that they are not less than others. Hindus and Muslims joined hands. Most of the country was fired up with the spirit of crucial revolt of non-cooperation. Not to cooperate means not to cooperate in any of the activities. Thousands of students left government colleges and schools. They took admission in the institutions, in the local educational institutions. They stopped going to those institutions and the places which were governed by the government. Around the same time, Aligarh, Jamia Millia Islamia, the National Muslim University, Bihar Vidyapeeth, Kashi Vidyapeeth, and Gujarat Vidyapeeth were established. Hundreds of advocates left their well-established legal practice and joined the freedom movement. Among others, they include Motilal Nehru, Sardar Patel, Rajendra Prasad. Women also played a significant role in this movement. They donated their precious jewelries for the freedom movement. The Swaraj of Tilak, his dream that they had started the institution for the financial support, which was named as Tilak Swarajya Fund, and through that institution, a financial support was given to the non cooperation movement. A striking element of the movement was boycott of foreign clothes and promotion of khadi activities. So, the Swadeshi movement, which started earlier, that continued. The Congress resolved to give a wider publicity and spread the movement further throughout the country. Even the government started arresting and torturing the nationalists. Many thousands of people were sent to jail. Even when Britain's Prince of Wales visited India, there were protests against him. After a mass non-violence movement, Gandhiji was going to organize a non-violent agitation of Nakar, that is, not payment of tax. People went on joining the movement continuously, but the police opened fire at farmers at Chauri Chaura village, that is the village in the United Province Uttar Pradesh in the Gorakhpur district, and they fired at the farmers that and dragged the crowd. People could not control their emotions, so they attacked the police chowki, that is the police station, which was in Chauri Chaura, and they set that police station on fire. Approximately 22 policemen died alive. Gandhiji was moved with that incident. At that time he was at Bardoli, and when he came to know about this incident of violence, as he was in favor of non-violence, as he came to know about this incident, he withdrew the agitation and gave a call to people to join constructive activities such as khadi related activities and social integration. Gandhiji's colleagues opposed the decision, but Gandhiji remained firm. The government accused Gandhiji for creating resentment and sentenced him to 6 years imprisonment. After the non-violent non-cooperation agitation, the radical nationalists resumed their revolutionary activities. They came to know that this non-violence will not work alone. The revolutionary activities which were carried out, those were the violent activities. They believed that without that it is not possible to move British away from India. They established Hindustan Republican Association and create an organization for armed revolution. Government arrested and charged them in Kakrori conspiracy case. Ram Prasad Bismil and Afzalullah and the other 2 revolutionaries were hanged. Under the leadership of Chandrasekhar Azad, the revolutionaries had started a new organization, that is Hindustan Socialist Republic Association. They were kept away from the personal glorification and violence. However, these revolutionaries were extremely furious, and at the death of Punjab leader, that is Lala Lajpat Rai, who died against showing the agitation. He was beaten during the Lathi charge, and he was beaten with the baton which injured him seriously. He was hospitalized, and after that he met death. During that agitation, when Lala Lajpat Rai died, people became furious, and with that the Simon Commission was agitated very furiously. Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Rajguru, they assassinated the British police officer Saunders, who ordered lathi charge at Lala Lajpat Rai. It was their love for the nation, love for the leaders who were working for the nation. Chandrasekhar Azad and Bhagat Singh, they were associated with revolutionary activities as they adopted an altogether different course in order to convey their political motives to the people at large and to the British rulers. Bhagat Singh and Batukeshwar Dutt, they dropped bomb at Central Legislative Assembly. They did not aim at killing anybody but wanted to reach out in sensitivity of the British government, of the Britishers. No one was killed at that time, not even people were injured. But these revolutionaries, they instead of rushing away, they arrested themselves. All three of them were sentenced to death. They wanted to pass the message that even though they hanged the people, the revolutionaries, till death, but their work will be continued after them. The revolutionary nationalistic activities were restarted in Bengal as well. The revolutionary attacked the government armory at Chittagong, and looted it. It was led by Master Surya Sen. So many of them participated in these violent activities just to attain freedom. When Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, and Rajguru were hanged till death, people were very sad, and they pledged not to give up until and unless they move the British away from India. This is all about this chapter. Thank you.